How, like, when you're a kid and you're doing blogs and you're listening to like the Tupac greatest hits, like at what point do you decide like you're gonna be a rapper? Like, how old are you?
Probably like 10 or 11.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. So then I was writing, I wrote a few rhymes. Like we had to do poems and stuff.
Like, what's your first rap about when you're 10?
My first rap was like a fucking Easter poem.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so like, yeah.
But then right after that, it was like that was like the one that was like a poem, and then after that, it was like all like rap shit.
So what's the first time? Like, what's your first bars that you wrote? Like, what's your first? What is 10-year-old Hush talking about?
I mean, all right. So like the first three, like the Easter poem and the two other, like that's before I'm a rapper. It's like kind of school shit. But once I started like my first,
what do you mean kind of school shit?
Like I couldn't be swearing in it, and like. It
but
was
what's the subject matter?
Just like simple ass words, like one simple rhymes, like I want to hang with my homies, but my mom will let me one, like so I'm lonely, like simply like shit like that. But that was like I said, those I don't even consider. Like the very first shit that I recorded, I actually had some real shit. It was like, I'm in the area, the sickest and the flyest in the area, like mosquitoes with malaria or some shit. Like,
so you're like 11 years old doing that?
Some shit like that. Yeah.
Doing that?
My dad used to always laugh because like I remember he was like telling someone about it, like. Because he's like, you motherfuckers rapping devilish dentistry, just like the melodies. Like, I don't even know. He probably never heard some shit like that.
So, is your father the one who introduced you to hip hop?
Nah. He was like into rock music and shit. He wasn't even like fully. He was like half supportive, then not supportive. And then once he saw me like actually getting some shit, he was like proud of it. You know what I'm saying? He passed away, but I was glad that I got him to see like some of it like come to fruition. You know
okay, so. You're back and you're 11 years old. You're past your first 3 raps. Yeah. You're at your 4th rap, and your fourth time you write something, you're recording it?
Yeah.
So like the first, like you're like, so that's insane in itself too, because nobody does that.
I also like
that you knew how to do that.
Yeah, so how I was on.
How'd you learn to do that?
Alright, so I've been on computers like since I was like 6.